Hi guys, welcome back to ESCplus. My name is Aitor, and today we're here with one of the contestants for Benidorm Fest 2024, who is willing to represent Spain at Eurovision in Malmo. Mantra, hi guys, thank you so much for coming to our interview and making time for us.
Hi, thank you for having us.
So, as I said, you're one of the contestants for Benidorm Fest, but Mantra is not a new group, as you've been already working for quite a long time. So, Mantra is a group of three, which is comprised by Carlos, Charly, and Paula. Before we start talking about this year's song, a Benidorm Fest song, let's talk a little bit more about you. Can you introduce yourself, and can you tell us a little bit like how, when the group was created, and yeah, everything.
Paula, want to go first?
The group was created back in 2020. Carlos and I met through Instagram, and we talked a bit through there, and we started making some music in the studio. And Charly and Carlos knew each other a while ago. Like I don't know if it was like 2010, maybe 2012.
No, 2010.
They knew each other beforehand, and we were in the studio, Carlos and I, and Charly came to the studio, and the three of us met each other like for the first time together, and we started making some music, and it was amazing. It was great, and we thought that it was something special, and we wanted to do something about it. So we kept working, and we kept doing music, and that's how Mantra was born, basically.
Nice. But we know that you all three had like also like a journey in music until, until Mantra was created. So how was the journey of each of you? We know that Carlos was in Aurin, which took part in Eurovision pre-selection for Spain in 2011, right? So yeah, tell us a little bit more like how you've been like in the music industry until now.
Well, I think we have very different backgrounds. I come from like a TV talent show here in Spain. Paula has also been like in YouTube and Instagram before, and also Carlos, well, in a boy band. So we come from very different places, but I think because we are friends and because we like very similar music, we really fit together, and it's something that if we think about it, if we think to go to Eurovision, you think to go with your friends. So it's kind of like a nice, yeah, like a nice thing to think about, and we're really happy, and we hope that people like it.
Yeah, nice. So let's talk now about a little bit about Benidorm Fest. So we're really happy to have you here because you are one of the ones that really resonate internationally, one of the most ones. As I said, you're one of the first participants for like one of the participants for Benidorm Fest 2024 with the song Me Vas a Ver. So let's start talking about how you came up with the song and when you decided that this was the right song to represent Spain at Eurovision.
So I think before this year, we never really thought about joining Benidorm Fest. I think things are actually going well, and now we are reaching our peak on music industry here in Spain. We are growing, so we thought, okay, why not join in Benidorm Fest? Not to boost our career or to get noticed, but for, I don't know, maybe put it like I always say about WhatsApp. When you send a voice note, it's like por dos. It's like at a double speed. So we thought, okay, maybe it's a good it's a good platform to boost our career, but not to get noticed or I don't know, maybe go into Eurovision just and go to Eurovision and not doing anything else. No, go to with our single and I don't know, maybe it's a good place to be.
Yeah. I mean, as Paula said, and the group started in 2020, and since then you've been collaborating with lots of artists in Spain. So you are not new to the music industry in Spain. So it makes sense that now that you are consolidated as a group, you are trying to represent Spain in Eurovision. But that's not only your goal. Like you want to also like go internationally or go bigger as a group. Not so people know that the group hasn't been only created for Eurovision. What was the first thing you thought when you were chosen as one of the 16 participants?
we were trying not to get our hopes up, because when we sent the song, it was more like, well, let's see what happens, and if it's a yes, then great, but if it's no, it's not the end of the world. So we were not, yeah, we were keeping our hopes like a bit like, let's see what happens. So when it happened, we couldn't believe it, and we realized just how much we were we wanted to participate in Benidorm Fest, because before we were not, we really wanted to go, but we were not sure about it. And when it really happened, it was like, yes, we want it. We really want it. So it was amazing. And our manager called us and was like, no, I'm sorry, it didn't happen. And I was like, no, you wouldn't be calling me if it wasn't happening. So it was amazing.
Nice, nice. So let's talk now about the song. So the song is called Me Vas a Ver. And why did you choose this song to send to Eurovision and not other songs? Because we know that this song could be like a continuation of your music career, because it really sounds like mantra of your other songs. But why did you choose this song to go to Fest?
I feel like we chose it because it was like the next single. It was going to be Buen Dia, and then we had to swap it because it was going to be first Me Vas a Ver. And we thought it was a great song. I don't know. I think it's a song that tells a personal story about us. Also, it's like the continuation of El Proceso, a song that we released with Blas Canto. And it's something that we really feel comfortable singing. So I feel like if we were going to be possibly singing this at Eurovision, it has to be a song with the one that we feel comfortable with, and that's why I feel like we chose this song. It was going to be the next one. It was going to be something that it was going to make us feel comfortable on stage, which is important. And yeah, basically it.
Nice. So yeah, because we know that Benidorm Fest is not only the competition to choose the song for Eurovision. For example, last year, like some songs, for example, Noche Entera by Vico, really did well on the chart in Spain. So it's also a really good platform to showcase your music. So it makes sense that your next single was gonna be the one to send. But let's talk about the song, the meaning, and how it was composed and written. So it talks about past, moving on from past toxic relationships and not caring anymore about when you see your ex or you bump into him, her in a party, for example. What's your musical influences when writing this song, and what's the message you want to send with this addictive and fresh song?
When we write about our lives, we try to take our experiences and talk about them. And we had written another song called El Proceso, which was the part in the relationship where you just left your partner, and you see that the other one is doing well and you are not doing so well yet. So that was like the first process of leaving that toxic relationship. And Me Vas a Ver is like the next part, is the part where you already have moved on, and you're glowing, and it's and everything's great, and you go out and you want to give everything you have in you, and you're like again back at the game. And it's that part of the final process where you have already moved on, and you are ready now to see your ex and not care about it.
Okay, nice. So it's a positive message, and yeah, a really positive one and happy one. So let's talk about how the song was created. Like, how do you came up with the melodies, and how do you work as a group when writing songs?
It depends on the song. I think with this song we were most focused on, okay, so we have to write something specifically, because we are telling the second part of the process, that El Proceso, that was our last song with Blas Canto. But I don't know, maybe we were focused on continue on our way to be radio friendly, to be mainstream, and to talk about something that people will take and feel like something that can happen to everyone. So we are always writing about personal stories or something that our friends tell us in real stories that everyone can get. I don't know.
Personated.
Yeah, personality.
Yeah, related. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's a very relatable one, and also it's addictive. Like you, as you say, like it's very radio friendly, and it gets stuck in your mind very easily. So good job for that. So let's talk about your other, like as we said, like you come from all three different backgrounds, but especially you, Carlos, for example, you are not new to the Eurovision world. You wrote songs already for Benidorm Fest, such as Aritz Flamenco or Shane's Echo. And even tried to represent Eurovision in 2011 with Aurin, with Blas Cantó, who already represented Spain at Eurovision in 2021. How do you compare writing songs for Eurovision for others and this experience, which is not specifically made for Eurovision, but it's going to Eurovision, so you are defending it on the
Yeah, I think it's our path is quite different from Shane's or Arit's one. They were more focused to go to Eurovision, and we are more focused on enjoy the process. So we've worked with Fredrik Sundfors too, that it's Swedish, that it's a really good producers, but in a different way. So we are now focused on enjoying the process and boost our career, and not going to Eurovision because it's something that we really want. It's something so special for us, but it's something that it's a little bit far away now.
Yeah.
It's a different way to be, and I wasn't like a singer, so it's completely different for me.
So we know that you had a song with Blas Cantó, and you, Carlos, you were with him in Aurin. Have you talked with him about Eurovision, about the possibility of you going to Eurovision? What was his reaction, and any tips that he gave you?
No, but I've been talking with Blas about Eurovision a lot of times, but not in this moment. I prefer not to talk about Eurovision with Blas or Edurne, that it's a friend too, because we are living our own way. Yeah, we are our own process and our own journey. So we prefer to get surprised and not to talk about Eurovision. Maybe if we go, for sure they will advise us. But from now, we prefer to live our own process.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Totally fair. I mean, makes sense. And now let's talk a little bit about how are you preparing for Benidorm Fest. So you said that you are enjoying the process and you are focused on, boosting your career and, enhancing your audience. But how are you preparing for the live performance? Because it's a very, very cheerful and a happy song, but also I think it's a very I don't know, a demanding one, because I think that you need to move a lot on the stage. So can you give us a little hint on how the performance will be next end of January, beginning of February, about the outfits, about you, if you want to have singers, if you're gonna tell a story on the stage, or if you can give us a little bit of a hint on that.
Oh my God, a lot of things. Okay, so the preparation for us, it's a lot because, as you said, it's a very happy song. It's a song that you have to be like ready for it. There is a lot of gym involved, and there is a lot of treadmill involved, and we're just prepping vocally a lot because it's also a very demanding song, vocally wise, and I think it's something that it really has to be perfect. It has to be on point for us. That's what we are vocalists, so that's the most important thing for us. And regarding the performance and the outfits, there's not much that we can tell you, but we can tell you there is going to be a lot of color. That we can tell you. Yeah.
Right. We know that you always go to the events or like whatever you have you're doing in the same color, so can we expect the same like color palette for the performance? Okay,
I think that's from us, yeah.
otherwise it wouldn't be mantra. So
It wouldn't be, yeah.
that's your signature. Nice, we can wait to hear that and to see the performance, because yeah, it's a really happy and vibey song, so yeah, I'm expecting some dancing and choreo involved. And now let's go a little bit further. So I know that you are focused on now and what's going to happen in Benidorm in 2 weeks, but let's dream a little bit more and let's go further. Imagine that you win Benidorm Fest. What would it be your first reaction, and also what would it mean for you to represent Spain in such a big stage as Eurovision and travel to Malmo?
It would be amazing. I think we wouldn't know how to react, like in the first moment that it happens, but we would be thrilled, and we would want to do our best and go to Sweden and just do our best as a group and as vocalists, as performers, as people who love music and who have always cherished Eurovision and have always enjoyed watching it. And we always say that we have a lot of memories watching Eurovision as younger kids or younger adults, and it's a festival that we really do enjoy, and we are fans of Eurovision, so it would be amazing for us to have the opportunity to go there and represent our country, which is a great responsibility, but also a great opportunity.
Yeah, because you've been in lots of TV shows and festivals, but this is like bigger one. So it's very demanding, and you need to be ready for that. So yeah,
we are aware that that it will be a great opportunity, but a great responsibility with expectations to live up to. So
yeah, no, for everything, true. As I said before, your song has really been well received by the international audience because it has that international pop flavor, but happy vibe also. But also it's truly Spanish, and it's very current in the Spanish pop industry right now. How do you feel about the comments received online about your song and internationally? And do you feel ready to jump into the international market in case of going to Eurovision and succeeding in Benidorm Fest?
I don't know, maybe for Mantra is more natural to go to Latin America, for example, than Europe. But I don't know why, but I think the international audience from Eurovision seems to expect something really fun, something colorful from Spain. And maybe that's why it's been so well received. I think because of the language barrier, maybe it's easier to connect with an up-tempo song. Maybe it's because of that.
Yeah, true. I'm from Spain. It's been a very long time since a group hasn't been in Eurovision. So in the current history of Euro and the modern history of Eurovision, I don't think Spain sent any like group like girl and boys group. So I think that's very unique, and people is expecting that. And as you say, like for example, last year, Because song, which was a bit, even if it was in English, sorry, in Spanish, international people loved Noche Entera because of that also. So it's true that maybe the beat songs make better in the
Yeah, I think it's
market.
what they are expecting for us. Maybe for our personality in Spain, maybe because of the paella, the sun, the siesta. I think this is the European view from Spain. Maybe.
Yeah, true. And yeah, Spain, I don't know, but we send both upbeat and ballads, but I think like that beat ones make better. So that's what people expect. Yeah. Okay, and let's talk about Benidorm Fest other entries. What do you think about your colleague songs? And if you could choose a song to sing, or what's your favorite song from this year's Benidorm Fest?
I mean, we love all of them. Most of them are friends, so it's something that it's really special because it feels like a family already. And yeah, if we had to choose a song from them, I don't know, maybe Noan, Te Echo de Menos, which is beautiful, and all the pop songs that are in Benidorm this year, we would sing them as well. So yeah, I don't know, Noan, Dela, Marlena as well. Some of them, yeah, we really love them.
Were you friends with them before Benidorm Fest, or did you know all of them? Or...
Not all of them, but most of them we did. Yeah. We have been together in many festivals and then also partying a lot. So
yeah, and we have songs with Lerica. We wrote a song, and with De La Cruz, we have a song written. So they are friends, and we've been working with some of them.
Colleagues and friends, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice. We can wait to get to Benidorm and see you all interacting together, because in the other 2 years, like they did like a really good group of friends in Benidorm, and the vibe is really good there. So yeah, excited to see you all there. And let's finish the interview talking about Eurovision. You said, Paula, that you three of you have been following Eurovision and since kids and since a long time. What are your memories? What if you could highlight one memory from those memories, which will be, and what's your favorite Spanish entry or other entries from other countries that you can relate to?
For some reason, I always remember the moment of the voting process, and that thing, 12 points go to, yeah, because we used to watch it with my family a lot, and that moment was super exciting for us, and we had our hopes up and really wanted to for Spain to do good in Eurovision. So that's a moment that has always followed me in some way, and that I always remember with a lot of love. And I think I would highlight, just because of personal memories, for example, I would say Edurne and also Ruth, and both of them were really important for us.
Yeah, they were both great.
So I remember Soraya's one, because I was in a countryside house with my friends, and we were watching Eurovision all together. And I remember the scoring moment with Chanel, because it was, I think, the first time we thought we could win. So I think it was one of the most special one. I don't know if I will feel the same vibe again, so I hope so. But we really thought we could win. So this feeling was incredible. I think it's like when someone is watching a TV football play game, and we are always winning that kind of things. I think it was the same for me.
Yeah, same for me. And what about you, Charlie? What's your memory?
I don't know, Edurne, obviously, because she's a friend and I love her so much. Pastora Soler, with Quédate Conmigo was amazing. So many of them, and I don't know, internationally. Loreen, I love her. She's amazing as well. I don't know, so many of them that has inspired us, and yeah, we would love to like be a little bit like them, you know, like if we get to Eurovision. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Eurovision, you will meet Loreen, because she won last year. So
Oh
hopefully,
my God.
that'll be a dream.
We met, I think we met her last year in Los 40 Principales at the
Right.
awards. She was lovely. Yeah,
No, she's such a great artist. It's amazing.
she is. Yeah.
Great, guys. So I think this is the end of the interview. Thank you so much, guys, for the interview, and we wish you the best luck for Benidorm Fest. We are sure that you will do really great, and because you are preparing so well for it, and we can't wait to see that colorful performance. For everything, preparations and all the promo. Before you go back to rehearsals, could you send a message for international fans watching us, following ESCplus International, that are following you, because as I said, you are one of the international favorites this year, so that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, we are Mantra, and we want to appreciate you guys for giving so much love to Me Vas a Ver, and we hope you like it. And if you have an ex, you can send the song to them. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.